So the United States SEC rejects Solana's ETF filing. Obviously, there are still concerns that Solana is a security, and they're still able to file an appeal, and they can always refile the ETF as well. Now, as far as news goes, this is going to be overall bearish. It's not a good thing, especially in the crypto space, to be registered as a security, especially when you're in the United States and operating within the United States. The US does not like securities, and the exchange of unregistered securities can be pretty risky. Now, there are other countries like Brazil that do have approved ETFs for Solana, but we're not quite there yet for the US space. So now that we understand that this is going to be overall bearish, let's take a look at the Solana chart and see where we could potentially see price drop down to. Now, the first thing I always do, grab my good old Fibonacci. I'm going to start from the POC of the VRVP, or the point of control for volume. When I extend this over, we can see the 7860 is going to be sitting at about 58.6. Now, I personally like this range in between, let's say, $60 to $80. I think that this could be a really good zone now to land at, especially with this bearish macro news. I was a little concerned previously if the ETF was going to get approved that we would even break to, let's say, under 90 or even under 100. But now that we have this overall bearish macro news, I do potentially see price getting down into the $60 and maybe even $50 range for Solana. But before I lose you and you think that I'm a super bear, just know that based on a Fibonacci retracement, this is actually very, very bullish to see us get down to the 7860, because the further you get down in the Fibonacci, the higher the take profit level you can reach. So based on this move, if we did get down to the 7860, we can see the take profit 3 is going to be up at about $400, which is an extremely strong move. And I think everyone that is in Solana would be happy to hit that price. And that's not even saying that that's the 2025 all-time high or super cycle all-time high. That's just from one strong Fibonacci move from retracement to extension that we could see a $400 Solana. So on the short term, based on the macros and the fact that we are moving sideways since March over the last 5-6 months, and if you take a look at volume closely, we can see that this is a distribution of volume. Volume is outflowing, and we did try to see a quick little pump, but I would assume that this is going to trend back down and potentially hold under the 0, which would be considered a bearish trend of volume. So with all those things in mind, again, I'm looking to see a down play down to the let's say the golden pocket range, or EQ's golden pocket, and then push this back up into the next super cycle to say, let's say, theoretically hit $320 to $400 range Solana. Now, if you do want to learn how to trade crypto and you want to join the EPIQ Trading Floor, you can either drop EPIQ in the comments, or you can click the link in the description, or I'm also going to tag and post it in the video as well. It does come with a risk-free trial, so we'd love to have you come join our group and see what we're doing. If you do have any questions, drop them in the comment section. I hope you have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on whenever you're tuning in the world, and I'll see you in the next video.